Datacom DB development team announces Service Update 2301 PAX for the customers. This is equivalent to CARS 2301. My name is Ken Eaton and presenting this information to you. So what's new? We made maintenance easier via the PAX. A lot of customers will be the primary use for this particular PAX. We install VSAM support for new installs if you choose to want to do that. And we simplify the install process for upgrades and new installs. Today we only support one upgrade path. It's called the active upgrade. We've updated documentation for that fact, and we've removed all other upgrade paths from the documentation. The members still exist in the CABD SAM. We've made changes to the processes, but we try not to impact them. These members exist for reference only and should not be used. Datacom Development recommends the use of the active upgrade process to be the only one you would use going forward. That's the best practice. So one new install or upgrade PDS. In the past, we would create a first PDS using BDCUS00. Then we create another one, indirect one off of that one again, so you had at least two different PDSs. Today, what we do is only have one job, one member that creates one single PDS for new installs, and another member that creates one for active upgrades. And so on this particular upgrade path, this PAX do not use BDCUS00 as we've done in the past. It is no longer documented. So Linear VSAM is new to Datacom. It has been development, has pushed this out several months ago. The install process now supports that. You have a legacy member called BD-New01. It exists as it did before. We have a new member called BD-New01 Victor. And basically, it installs all the Datacom database areas except for 2009. It has AR1 has a 1K block size. 1K block size is not supported by VSAM. We chose to leave it EXCP BDM for the time being. All other areas and indexes will be pushed to VSAM. One change that happened to BD-New01, we've used mod delete for years. We moved those to now using VSAM IDCAM delete process. You can run BD-New01 or BD-New01 Victor. Whoever runs last will win. So it's forgiving which one runs first, which one runs second, but whoever runs last will win. How your data sets will look like. These are a list of members that have changed. Legacy members that you have. New we've already talked about. ACT CUS we've talked a little bit about that. ALC we removed because 15.1 code set, we've cleaned it up a little bit to make it more easier. Dictionary team want to remove DDVPFT. It's rarely customized, so we deliver it now in the CAB load. So if you're not making changes, you can use the one that comes in load. If your legacy system still has that member in it, the CUS lab, it's okay. It's fine. Just leave it like it is. DD1, we cleaned up some comments, and the real change they made to DD2, dictionary team delivered a thing called an orphan report, and it has the delete option. So we now run that as part of our clean up any orphans for you on your behalf. Should be benign to you. So we have an additional step we've added to DD2 as part of the upgrade. These are new members we delivered. The first three are basically examples, stuff for you to use if you wish to need to use them. The last one is actually part of the upgrade process or fallback, how to get to 15.1. Was added to the active upgrade process due to removing the DB UPG members from the documentation. We had to have a member that showed you how to build a sign-on member to be 15.1. This member was delivered for that. So worksheet changes. There's 3 changes were made. These all deal with VSAM. Number 25 deals with the VSAM. These has to be allocated for your index areas. Worksheet item number 26 deals with your data areas for VSAM. And 36 deals with your data classes. Data classes are probably the most important part of this. And we built a report to help you with that. And this will generate, see what you have for existing data classes in your shop. And if there's one that can match its Datacom requirements, it will be listed there. You need to explore this report and documentation before you start this process to understand what Dataclass reports generate to you. For documentation, please go to Tech Docs. If you do not have one, a good candidate of Datacom Dataclass, none are found, the Datacom DB database and system area section of the documentation has a table of contents entry there to show you how to create a data class for Datacom. Again, you should start reviewing that, what requirements are for your data class before you fill in this parameter. This is a little bit of rehash talked about. This is the function card for DB utility, and there's a good chance the data class does not meet 100% of Datacom requirements recommendations. This slide shows you two warning messages below there. And there's reasons. If you use the wrong data class, it still could be valid for Datacom, but you may have issues with sizing of your data sets. If you use the wrong data class values, you might be limited in how big you can grow a data set due to those limitations. We would like to eliminate those fact that you could cause delays in mitigating future return code 7.8 by using the best data class available for all your databases. We realize that all databases will have 2 gig worth of records. Some will have 2,000 records, and this won't matter to those guys. But best practice, we just like to use the same one everywhere. Databases more than 5,000 cylinders or 255 extents can have problems. You use the wrong data class, and you can use OAM to resolve those if you wish to mitigate the problem. Again, best practices, use the data class that we recommend from this report. Maintenance uses. Sites you want to come forward on maintenance for products delivered in this service pack and use this PAX. You build out the CSI. Now you have code in the base libraries. They're basically at Service Pack CARS 2301. Once you accept the PAX target libraries, you now have libraries you can now push forward to your MUF instances. Be sure as part of this process you read the ++ hold type actions, and you apply those actions to each MUF instance as you roll these libraries forward. And it gives you the details you want to do in those. You'll have to look at hypers as well before you get done. Because you may apply this 6 months from now, and you may be future hypers may apply as well. So in summary, we have a new installed JCL members, and this is the HLQ example I'll be using. Upgrades are here. We now have the ability to install most of your data sets using Linear VSAM. We have one upgrade path, and that's called active upgrade, and all the legacy upgrade paths are longer documented. It's a simple, effective way of moving forward on maintenance for your Datacom products. This slide lists your products you have, and basically you create the CSI and populate the CSI and apply and accept your maintenance, and then decide when you roll it out, plus hypers. Thank you for your time.